So full time at the BeeHive, Harborough Town 1, St Ives Town 2. Mitch, promised a day of celebration, your 200th game in charge, and the Spanish behind us come in numbers, but wasn't to be today. What happened on the field first of all?
It was made to be a party poop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And my mate's team have party pooped me the day, but look, I'm disappointed. It's a great goal to win the game. You know, we come out second half and threw everything we could at us, but just again didn't have the quality to put it in the net a couple of times. You know, reliant a lot on Ben Stevens and his goals, and we needed somebody else to stand up and be counted, and it just ain't there at the moment. You know, yes, we've been on a great run, but have we teetered out or just needed somebody else to step up when Stevens is quiet? Yeah, I think the answer is yeah. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with the lads, but I've just told them if we don't get into the playoffs, okay, it is what it is. It's a bad day, not a bad season, and be prepared to have a right good push next year.
Yeah, it's a big occasion for the club and for the players as well. What was the mood like in the dressing room pre-match?
It's fine. It was the business as normal. A little bit different because obviously these were here, and we was out of routine a little bit. But I said not to make any excuses. And look, bar a Weldy goal, and you know, a bit of a counter in the first half. No discredit to St Ives because they're fighting for their lives, and I hope they do stay up. You know, Vicky's a real good friend of mine, and Jim Freeman's the best water bottle carrier in Marine football. So, barring that, we was good. It's just that clinical edge. Just maybe we've missed the last 3 weeks. Bromsgrove, Halzoe, and Bedford, to turn them draws into wins. And look, a kick up the bum's not a bad thing. Life's all about disappointments. We're not writing off any playoff challenge. Far from it. It puts us a little bit harder, but. Again, bad day, not a bad season. Yeah,
I mean, who wants easy, eh? Who wants an easy streak to the playoffs? Listen, first half, Elliot Taylor didn't have a save to make, did he? So going down 1-0 at half time. The team didn't really get going until the last 10 minutes of the first half. What did you say at half time to them?
I said I'm past the stage of shouting at anybody in my life, and they deserve better respect than going in there and get shouted at by a 22-stone geezer. You know, they don't deserve that. They're football players. But I also said the way I'm talking to you now, I'm asking for a reaction. I think they give us that. They came out. We had 2 shots in a minute.
Yeah.
It was just the final product. The ball going in the net, and then Stevens. You know, it was. Yeah, we've ultimately beat ourselves today. A Weldy strikes won it. Disappointed, yes. Let's just move on.
Well, you made substitutions at 1-1 to try and win the game. Everyone around me seemed to think that was a positive move, but obviously left gaps at the back and got hit by the sucker punch, wasn't it?
I don't think there was gaps there. I felt it looked like an open game all day, and it just, you know, I changed the shape 2 or 3 times as quick as like 10 minutes in, and maybe it's a little bit knee-jerk, but my role is to try and find a solution, and I haven't found that solution today, and it's back to the drawing board, and I'll have to get my players back up for the next 3 games and see where it takes us.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's a problem getting your players back up. Oh, you're revelling in the atmosphere behind us. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem getting the players back up because they've been on a fantastic streak. It had to end sooner or later. It was just a bit disappointing it was today, wasn't it?
We're still not. It's still the streak, obviously, yes. You know, but there's still a bit of a goal. Yeah. There's still many twists and turns. You know, Stamford and Stratford have drew today. I don't know the sporting result, but look, we'll still try and chip away. It's been a great run. Let's start a mini free run.
Yeah.
See if we can get in the playoffs with a bit of adversity, and then take whoever wants it from there.
Well, it's still all to play for. Let's be honest here. Let's not all get too doom and gloom.
No. Listen,
how big a day was this for the club generally regarding obviously the Spanish fans?
I think in the relationship there, you can see like Illy and Pete and Lawrence have pulled this together, and fantastic. They've all got Harborough kits on. It's just a shame we couldn't show them, you know, a real Harborough day.
Yeah.
But it was inevitable, and he'll give them a reason now to come back.
I mean, it was a defeat on the pitch, but it was a win off the pitch, most definitely. And finally, on to you, Mitch. 200 games today in charge. First of all, how do you look back at your time for Harborough?
with the best memories ever. You know, we've gone from a village club with 50 fans to being disappointed with losing with 4 games to go.
Yeah.
You know, potentially ruin a playoff push in your first season at step 3 after getting to the second round of the FA Cup against Reading. The town is fully behind us. The club just transformed into something that's very, very credible, and I'm very lucky to be here. Yeah, I've got some targets to achieve before I knock it on the head, and hopefully that's the season.
Yeah. Hand on your heart then, Mitch, where do you think you can take the club to? Another 200 games in charge, maybe?
I don't know, who knows?
I think the fans will quite happy have you for another 200.
I'm getting older now, and you know my kids are at the age where they need their dad around as well, and that's why I've been bringing my little boy with me as well.
Yeah, yeah.
For the last 2 games, we've drawn a loss, so he can go back to his mother.
I was just about to say you're proud of your dad, aren't you? Yeah, win, lose or draw.
They don't get to see this side of me, you know. They just get told off for spending too much Roblox points or not eating their dinner enough, so I have to eat it. And that's why I'm got a big belly. Yeah, they don't see that Mitch Austin football manager. They see it in stages, but usually I don't want them to come because usually negative results happen. Always. I'll give him 1 more game, and then if we don't win, you can't come no more.
We're not talking a life ban, are we?
No, don't know. But look,
definitely not an ASPO though.
No, but he'll get one soon. Look, I really enjoyed my time. How long more? Who knows? But life's a bit different now, so I need to enjoy that part of it as well.
And a final question: how are you going to reflect on tonight when you get home, or in the pub, wherever it may be?
No, I'm off to. Well, I'm trying to be off the booze at the minute, but I'll probably have a San Miguel with them just to
good for
get off
you.
the wagon. But I won't be celebrating too much tonight. It'll take me a couple of days to get over this.
Yeah.
I'll think deeply about it, but then I'll go again ready for next week.
Well, it'll all work out right in the end, mate. I just want to say, unlucky for the defeat today, mate, but congratulations on the 200, and here's to another 200, yeah? And finally, I've just got to say, haven't I, that the Bees at Good Friday away to Redditch United, 3 points would be a great tonic, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for your time, mate.